Hello there, welcome to my views on news stories. Strange offer. I wouldn't call it ridiculous, though people would call it ridiculous. Strange offer from Ethiopian Prime Minister. What is this offer about? Does it make any sense? Secondly, Amhara People's Identity and Boundary Restoration Committee for Raya has issued a statement. The statement addresses the federal government, Tigray people, Amhara people, residents of Raya. The statement mentions the places, the villages where allegedly Tigray forces have entered and they are allegedly committing atrocities, killing civilians, committing looting, etc. I have details for you of this statement. Firstly, viewers, a statement, an offer from Ethiopian Prime Minister. We know that Ethiopian PM has been holding discussions with uh, groups from all walks of life, groups and uh, different regions representatives. And it started, I think, around 3 weeks ago. And he had discussions with representatives from Tigray, Amhara, Oromia, Southern Ethiopia, etc. And then he held a meeting with Orthodox leaders too, with Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council leaders too, with representatives of other religions as well. And now he intends to hold discussions with Ethiopian opposition parties. One would say it should be welcomed, a very encouraging, healthy development that Ethiopian PM is ready to talk to opposition parties, because we know that the political space for opposition in Ethiopia has decreased since PM Abiy came to power. Opposition leaders are either abroad, or if they're in the country, they are silent. Their party of offices are closed in most cases. But is it a genuine offer of discussion from the Prime Minister to opposition parties? Or is it just trying to show to the international community that is running the affairs of the country with consultation? So, what is the program? What is the schedule? Who is being invited? What will do? According to the details which we have seen, is that the government is inviting all main regional parties and national level parties. Each regional level party invited or can send 3 representatives, including the chairman, deputy chairman. National parties can send 6 representatives, including chairman, deputy chairman, secretary, etc. Now, the agenda and the schedule of their stay in Addis Ababa is very interesting. What will they do? First of all, they arrive on Sunday, and on Sunday, these opposition party representatives will be taken for a visit in Addis Ababa to see the development projects. So government wants to show them the projects which the government has completed or is in the process of completing, as if these people are coming from outside Ethiopia. They're Ethiopians. They know what is happening in Addis Ababa, by the way. So first day. Second day, Monday, meeting between Ethiopian PM and opposition parties. And on Tuesday, the opposition party representatives will receive training. Yes, they'll be trained. Who will train them? The government, obviously. Now, does it make sense that Ethiopian government, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, is inviting opposition parties for political training? Opposition parties are independent. They're not under the government. So what does the Prime Minister of Ethiopia believe? Does he believe that he is the only man in charge in Ethiopia? Everyone else is under his command, under his administration. And secondly, does it make sense that these opposition party workers should be taken to development projects visit? If they're interested, yes, they can be taken, but it shouldn't be part of the schedule. So this offer of talks from the Ethiopian Prime Minister to opposition parties is bound to be declined. Opposition parties won't say yes, and that is what is happening. Caucus of opposition parties, COP, which has several main opposition parties like Oromo Federalist Congress, Oromo Liberation Front, Ogaden National Liberation Front, parties from Sidama, Wolaita, they have rejected this invitation. They might send their second tier or third tier representatives, which they should not, by the way. I believe that they should not send their third tier or second tier representative. If they do, it means they'll legitimize this discussion. They should boycott the discussion, I believe. Other opposition parties, Hibber, Democratic Party, others, they're also declining the invitation, but they say they might send their representatives, which does not make sense. I mean, if they don't agree with the format of discussion, they should boycott it. Boycott would send a signal to international community that Ethiopian federal government is not sincere in starting genuine dialogue with opposition parties. But we'll have to wait and see what will happen on a Monday, on Sunday and Monday about this engagement between the opposition parties and Ethiopian government. So far, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, his government is not sincere in holding comprehensive, transparent discussions with opposition parties, it seems. Secondly, about Raya, I did a video this morning on Raya, what is happening there. I shared details of the last 24 hours. Now, Amhara People's Identity and Boundary Restoration Committee has issued a statement. This organization has been working to make the Raya zone part of Amhara region, like we have a similar organization in Volkai too, led by Damaik Zadu. The organization has shared details of what is happening in Raya. Names of areas are mentioned too in the statement where allegedly Tigray fighters have entered and they are committing atrocities, robbing, etc. The areas where there are tensions are Chigora, Kosim, Edi Adaga. Three main areas mentioned here. And in Raya Bala, there are several villages where there are tensions. Dodoma in Raya Bala, Maro, Dar Aita, Baso. According to this organization, Tigray fighters are committing atrocities, killing civilians. They have captured new territories. Tigray denies. We heard from Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau in charge 2 days ago, who denied Tigray forces capturing new lands. Rather, he said that Amhara forces are in occupation of Tigray territories. They must immediately withdraw from Tigray territories. The statement addresses four entities. The statement from this organization, this body, which wants to make Raya zone part of the Amhara region, it is asking the federal government to intervene. It says the situation is alarming. It could lead to a serious, widespread conflict. Federal forces should control the situation and intervene. Federal forces are there in Raya, but and they managed to prevent large-scale escalation. But Amhara people want federal forces to push Tigray fighters out of these new territories. Secondly, the committee is asking all Amhara people to unite, saying that once again another war could be waged on Amhara people. So this is the time to stay united, to be united. Unity is the key to survival. Thirdly, the entity is asking people of Raya that they're being tested, they're going to be tested, but they should stay united and they should be on high alert. And fourthly, the committee is addressing people of Tigray that TPLF is waging war on Raya people. This war will expand. It will have devastating consequences for all, including Tigray. That is why people of Tigray should put pressure upon TPLF. The TPLF should stop its campaign in Raya. So this is what is happening in Raya Alamata. Uh, what is federal government doing? Does it want to continue no war, no peace situation between Tigray and Amhara? This no war, no peace situation maybe suits the federal government. Either it shows it means that federal government is not capable of finding a solution to the disputes between Tigray and Amhara, or federal government wants the tension to continue. If tension continues, obviously the two sides won't be able to unite against the federal government. Whatever the reason is, but tensions are rising in Raya Alamata now. I think Tigray is sending a message. Tigray is flexing its muscles. It is saying, it is implying that it cannot wait forever. It wants Raya back, Alamata Quorum. And since Raya perhaps is easy to retake militarily than Volkai, that is why uh, Tigray fighters are pushing a little towards Raya. But it's too early to say if they have decided to wage full-scale war on Raya or not. We'll see in coming days. Thanks for watching.